if you're familiar with this guy, you know exactly what this is. But basically, it's a funnel system. It's a funnel system. It's very smart and it works on psychological factors. But I'm going to break it down because a few reasons, and I want to expose like what's going on in some of these groups here so you can be privy to it and not have to deal with the bullshit that comes along with some of this stuff. But then if you're trying to do it for yourself, well, you could use this as a model for your success and make it happen too. So you can kind of see Alex Hormozy's YouTube page here. So when you watch any of these videos, most likely the links are the same in all the videos, but the link from watching a YouTube video, and if this is an hour long, probably by the end of this video, there's something that you're interested in. He's going to pitch in here. Click the link in the bio or click that, whatever. So you're going to click this. And where does it go? It goes to the website SKOOL, which is basically an online learning platform, but it's more than that. It's a secret, clandestine sort of funnel that makes you believe that you're not in a funnel because it does it in a roundabout way. And a little insight on this one, it's about $100 a month to become a school provider or teacher and have the platform work for you. And to join the group, well, you could set your own price for that if you have the school group. So basically, most of the time people join up for free with an upsell later, or you could set your own price really. And so when you connect all this stuff and you build it out, it has all these options and all these features here. So if you don't know who Sam Ovens is and Alex Hormozy, research this stuff because this is like this is pretty much give you the clue about who these guys are, why this platform exists, and other stuff like why this stuff works so well psychologically and get you to cough up your hard-earned cash. Federal Reserve notes. So basically, um, I'm going to share with this one here, the group that I'm in, and this is Nick Metzger. He goes by the name Nick Metzger here. Video Business Academy is his school group. But if you look at his YouTube, you know, he hasn't posted anything in a while. I used to watch him on Instagram, I think. He hasn't done anything on there in a while, so I'm not sure if he's on holiday or whatever, but he's a videographer that, you know, kind of teaches people that they could charge more for their money and how to make, you know, 100K, six figures as a videographer. But here's the truth of the matter is that once you're in the group, what are you really learning? And I'm here to just share that like all these things are kind of the same, and without exposing what's on the inside of the group, I will show proof that I am in the group here. Maybe I'll blur the part of the screen here. So here's proof that I'm in that group, and here's showing here's the members that are in the group here, and here's some activity. I'm going to blur this stuff out so that you can't come after me to cease and desist or share private information that's paid or something like that. So there's just proof that I'm in the group here, and I'm also in other groups, and I can show, okay, here's a whole list of other ones that I'm in. And again, I'm not trying to expose the data that's in there, just showing an honest review. And maybe I'll blur this part out, but as a calendar, you know, I'm not sharing information that's privy. I'm just sharing these are the schedule of the information they're about to share. So I'm sharing, to be clear, for legal purposes, a calendar of what it's like on the inside of a school group, which I am paying for, showing the educational schedule for weekly Q&As and what they have to offer from a different group here, showing that there are once a week um, Zoom, like basically Zoom calls, basically where you can ask questions and get information once a week from a different group. Now, if I were to go back to the VBA group and look at the calendar as well, and I've been in this group, a little bit of context here, I've been in this group for 4 or 5 months here. You can see this calendar is completely empty. Completely empty. Absolutely nothing on here. If we go back for last month, completely empty. And how about 1 month prior? There was one event back here. Maybe I'll blur this out as well. There's one event. So basically what that means is nothing is going on in this group from the owners and the providers of this group. This guy right here, absolutely nothing. Doesn't look like he's been doing on anything on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Maybe something bad happened to him. I don't know. The point is that if you're in this group and you're paying for the services of this person who I actually kind of liked his style. He's from Switzerland or something like that. Like he's got like a good persona about him. But the point is nothing's happened in this group. Absolutely nothing. I paid to be in this group for at least 3 or 4 months now. And I'm trying to let you know about it. And if we look at this flow chart and this funnel, this is kind of how the whole system works. Let me just get rid of this and just maybe rename it school paradigm or the school model or something like this. But this is basically how it works, is that if a funnel system, and why this is important is because you can use this in your business too, and you can use this in whatever you're trying to promote or offer yourself, because it's a psychological marketing principle of how this stuff works, right? So basically, you're watching a YouTube video, and then after you watch that YouTube video, he's talking about a link. And so you click that link. And what happens? Well, you go do over here to that link, and it takes you to Skool platform. Now, Skool has whatever offer that you set up to sign in and get you set up. So maybe that's a free offer, maybe that's something, and it varies because it's based on you. But once you're in Skool, what happens on the inside? Well, once you're on the inside, you can add all this information and share this data, set up the classroom, the calendar, and all this stuff. But basically, the classroom is other people talking to each other. So if I go back here to the classroom model, again, I'll probably have to blur some of this stuff out, but these are like course material that's preset that kind of indoctrinate you to get from point A to point B to point C to show, hey, on the inside of these groups, like they're trying to teach you something. And in each one of these videos here, basically, you're going to learn from this person teaching you something. And then on this one, you can see these are all case studies and results and stuff like that. But the whole point is that you're going to sit here and focus on watch their information without any competition. So on it's not on YouTube, there's no other distractions, there's no other ads, there's nothing on there. So you're fully indoctrinated once you come to this point by jumping through the hoops to get from YouTube to the Skool platform and then into the classroom where you're even more indoctrinated. And then what happens after that is you're watching these YouTube videos, you're watching these classroom videos, and whatever stuff they're talking about in there gets you to the next point. And usually, and again, I'm in multiple of these groups, I know how this stuff works. Usually what happens is there's an offer, and that offer 9 times out of 10, especially if it's in social media, SMMA or something like this, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I will say, it's CRM software, and it's something that they're selling. Maybe they have an affiliate link or something like this. They're selling it because it pertains to what you're trying to do as a business or what you're trying to do with social media, right? And there's nothing wrong with this because I do it myself. And if I believe in a product and I actually use it myself, I have no problem with sharing an affiliate link. And I'm about to get to the problem in a second here to show you why I'm leaving this group and why maybe you should consider, like, before you sign up for any of these groups, think about the same thing here. And it's really difficult without being able to be a member of the group and see what's on the inside. Maybe you should go for the ones that have trial offers or ones that you can test for yourself and see if they work. But the whole point of all of this is like their goal is to funnel you through some social media content on YouTube to get to the Skool, to get to the classroom, to sell you some software. And the software is monthly recurring. So once they have you in there, they're making money off of you as long as you're signed up for the software. They also may have affiliate links to get you to help sell their product and become an affiliate of what they're selling as a proponent to help this whole flow chart. So now you're posting YouTube videos. So imagine this is like, if this was like a duplicate here, imagine you having a YouTube channel or something like that, and you create content for them, and then it does the same thing and just kind of funnels them into the Skool, and then the whole system repeats again and again and again by proxy. And this is kind of how a lot of, maybe not a lot, but like Andrew Tate and like some other, Luke Belmar perhaps, and other influencers did the same model using their own website instead of Skool, because that was a few years ago. I don't think that was around back then. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, that's the point, and the whole goal is basically upsell and ka-ching dollars, and it works very well. And again, I don't have a problem with that because that is commerce, and that's how things work online. And this is the psychology of it, to be, become a fan and a growth partner because you support this person's YouTube channel or something like about him. Maybe you want to punch this guy in the face because you don't like how he looks or something. So that means there's other people out there for you. And again, I'm in like a handful of these different groups here that I could show you. So for me, some of these ones are actually pretty good, and I get some information that's like useful, and the people that are in here are active. And you can see this one has 6,900 members. And so there's a lot of people to talk to. There's a lot of activity, a lot of stuff going on. So I'm purposely calling out this one because I'm leaving it. And, this is something you should consider too. That guy had 6,000 members, but he's doing approach a little bit differently. This one, there's an upsell method here. So I think at the time that I'm posting this, he's charging like $50 a month. But most of these memberships are like $100 a month. And so here's what I'm getting at. I'll try to wrap this video up here, but here's what I'm getting at is that if you're not receiving any information that's useful, if you're not getting anything out of it, and you're spending your hard-earned money for nothing because there's nothing being posted, there's no information in here that's useful to you, and the majority of these all preach the same thing, It's all the same thing. And there's really no secret to it. All they do is just teach you, like, hey, if you have something to offer, show how you're valuable to the person that has the money that you want, the business owner in most cases. Reach out to them, show them what you have to offer, get them excited about making sales or conversions or whatever, and then that's it. Close the sale. They may offer you some contract templates, they may offer you some ideas on how to get those customers as far as ads and whatnot, but it's all the same thing, all of it. And you can find it all on YouTube, you can find it all in ChatGPT just by typing in AI prompts. The point is that if you have a support system, accountability partner, and people that can motivate you and keep you going, that's what's important, is that hive mind and have the group of people to motivate you. And in this group particularly, it's not happening. Nobody's posting anything, especially the admins. They don't, I showed you the calendar, like there's nothing, absolutely nothing going on. The community that's in here, obviously the majority of them are male, young, that, you know, there's some female in here, but the majority of them are young male adults that don't have much experience and are in here to learn. And the same type of thing with the next student and the next student and the next student. So they're all kind of asking each other questions and not getting any response or any insight or any valuable nuggets from the leaders of this group here. And so that's why I'm leaving, because I was offered a attractive price, and now that price is going up. But then if you get grandfathered in, this is another psychological tactic. They give you a low offer, and then once you get in there, they try to upsell or lock you in for that offer for an extended period of time. Doesn't matter. The whole point of all this is that if this guy's got 570 members, which is not, it's good, but I just showed you the other guy that has almost 7,000. And he does things a little differently too. He does things a little bit differently as well. And so maybe that's why there's more people in there. But the whole point of all this is that this guy's got 570 members in there. And then I'm going to multiply it, because if right now it's $50 a month and it's supposed to go up to 100 really soon, that means every month net profit, and maybe the expense of having this Skool community for $100 a month, and then affiliate links, and then referrals, kickbacks from this platform. This dude's making 28 grand, 2850, 28,500 every month for doing nothing, because he has this set up here. And I've showed you again, I'll have to blur this out. There's absolutely nothing going on here. Nothing at all. Zero, zilch, nada, zip. So I'm not okay with that, and I'm not going to contribute to it anymore. But I share this video to show that, like, not all these things are created equal. Do you need it? That's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you. Do you want to set it up for yourself now that you've seen the opportunity to have your own group where you can make 28 grand a month by doing jack all? Maybe you could. I don't know. What do you have to offer, though, is the thing. Do you have the expertise? Do you have the wherewithal to create this group, something to teach people? Maybe you teach them something that's different than marketing and social media. Maybe it's actually useful. Maybe it's something that people can't get anywhere, like cooking tips, or something that you could teach digitally, like health biohacking, or like something you could teach digitally that you don't need to be this type of person here, kind of like Alex Hormozy or whatever. But that's my point. So I'm leaving this group. I'm sick of it. It's kind of useless. And if I had to show you anything, I would say the money that I'm spending on this stupid group here, I'm gonna invest it in crypto or do something useful with it. And there's a lot of different things that you could do with 50 or $100 a month just to compound itself. It's totally up to you. Now for me, I do have some affiliate links. Like, obviously my time's worth something. So here's my affiliate links here. I have some affiliated crypto exchanges that I work with, an ambassador for. I use them. There's nothing on these lists here that I don't use and don't promote myself, because this is what I'm into here. So if you're interested in joining my Discord server, where I have a lot of useful resources and information, the link is here. And again, I would probably invest that money into crypto, or if you didn't have any money, you could start farming grass tokens to make some additional passive income and swap these cryptos for any crypto of your choosing. So there's a lot of ways to make money online, and I just had to make this video because, you know, this is just ridiculous that this person's making almost 30 grand a month for doing nothing at all. I don't support that. I don't believe that it's right, and that's why I'm leaving. And so for some of these other groups, like, they're actually decent compared to if you're a beginner and you want to learn some of this stuff, you like mindset, you like entrepreneurship, and you like the idea of like being in other group with other people to try to motivate you. For me personally, I don't think I need that. I'm okay to do things by myself, and the mentorships and the groups that I'm in, I seek out that information when I need it, and I don't need some of this stuff. But to summarize this video, it's up to you. And if you learned anything in this video, or you got something out of it, or at least helped you avoid a scam or something like that, click the like button, give me a follow, give me a comment, give me something to let me know that this video is useful, and then I can create more content that helps other people like yourself to come to the conclusion about what they're trying to do with their business, with their lives, and whatever, to kind of avoid wasting a lot of time. Because that's the point, is that like, if you only have so many hours in a day, you don't want to waste it chasing your tail, and you want to be in the right group of people, and you want to get results and stuff like that. I get it. So that's kind of whole purpose of why I'm making this video here. And lastly, one more shill before I leave here. Come on, I've earned it. If you need help marketing, if you want somebody that is a good editor, videographer, something like this, and you need help creating marketing content, digital marketing, advertising, or otherwise, feel free to hit me up. Shoot me a message, come to my website, book a time to talk to me, or something like this. If you need help, right? Look at my awards. That's cool. Reach out to me, send me a message, doesn't matter. Perhaps I could either point you in the right direction or give you some assistance. Maybe we could partner together. I'm not sure, but thanks so much for making it to the end of this video here. I try to keep it as short as possible, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.